Thanks a lot for joining us today. I remember when we started planning for this event 2-3 months back, I was talking to, I think, Shali of Barclays, and Shali said, it's a wedding season, no one's going to come today. But we have a full house here. So thanks a lot from bottom of my heart for joining us here today. Let me begin this session with a 100-year-old Kuti story, which is like in our language, small Kuti story. It is the fairy tale of a century-old golden palace. So I'm going to read it out because it's a story that I've brought together and put it in ChatGPT and made it like a thing. Yeah. So more than 100 years ago, in the warm, bustling town of Salem, a young dream began to glow. A dream born not of riches, but of honesty, courage, and a belief that gold should be trusted as much as it is treasured. In a quiet corner of the town, a tiny shop opened its doors. No grandeur, no glittering halls, only a simple promise, purity above all. People felt that promise in their hearts. They turned with neighbors, friends, and entire families. And slowly, that humble little shop blossomed into something magical. A place the community lovingly called the Golden Palace or Swarna Mahal. As time flowed, the dream grew stronger. It passed from the first generation to second, to third, and to fourth, and now shines proudly in the hands of the fifth generation. Each adding modern brilliance while fiercely protecting the value of trust, craftsmanship, and fairness. Today, over a century later, the Swarna Mahal stands tall, a symbol of legacy, tradition, and unwavering integrity. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is a story of the AVR Swarna Mahal family who found a place in Barclays Private Clients, Hurun India, top 300 most family business list. And they're sitting right here with us, three generations. Can we have a big round of applause for them, please? So all three generations are here. So this is one such story. And today we have so many such stories of entrepreneurs and individuals who are gathered here today. I myself am moderating two fireside chats of two great entrepreneurs. Then there are a lot more discussions and coming and so on. So today is all about your stories and celebrating those stories. And before I just go to the next thing, do you know which is the largest temple outside of India? Which country is it located? Anyone? Where is it? Correct. Very good. Good answer. And the GDP of Cambodia is roughly about $40 billion. Just to give you some statistics, the total value of all the businesses that have been built by individuals who are present in the room is almost $100 billion. That is twice the GDP of Cambodia. And all of you employ about 3.6 lakh people and have paid cumulatively rupees 7,000 crores in taxes. And that is real impact. Can you have a big round of applause to each one of you, please? And this is sort of the last event of Hurun this year before we step to 2026. And it's been a great year of progress in terms of speaking about some of these amazing stories. And someone has asked me, how do we build a platform? And what is the sort of driving fuel to build a platform like Hurun? And for us, there are other things like showing up, working very hard, customer obsession, wonderful team and everything. But two things which I really care about the most is the integrity of the platform. And we're very proud that the platform is of extremely high integrity. And second, and equally important thing is support of our friends and well-wishers. Of some of you here, when we're dejected, when you are stuck somewhere, you can pick up the phone and just get some advice. I mean, that's been the biggest support of building Hurun and to reach where we are. I'm very proud to say that Hurun India today, the brand gathers about 3.6 billion views. And that's what we've achieved in the last 12, 13 years. And the next sort of the milestone or the target that we have is to try and get this research to as many individuals as possible, as many boardrooms as possible, as many universities as possible, so that it can inspire more and more individuals in India into wealth creation. So Hurun primarily has 4 arcs. We want to speak about Indians building amazing companies, then regional stars of India, Indians going global, and the non-residential Indian or Indian diaspora. And it's last year has been sort of a culmination where we've done national events, we've done regional events, we've taken Indians to Dubai, we've taken international and globally Indians, we've recognized them as well. And today's evening, just to give you a sort of a summary, it's all about knowledge sharing. Typically in any Hurun event, you would not see Bollywood, but we see a lot of talking and discussion and sharing stories and perspectives. Really hope all of you enjoy the conversations today. So before I conclude, I would really like to thank our partner, Barclays Private Bank and Adrish for such wonderful partnership. And when we pull off a list or an event which is centered around family business list, I can't think of a partner was better than Barclays, because Barclays in itself is a more than 3-century-old brand. That's almost 10 generations of families that the brand would have seen over the many years. So that's so much of DNA and knowledge that is brought onto the table. And thank you, Adrish and Barclays as well. Thank you very much. Thanks to all of you who have joined here today. Some of you guys are friends, some of you will meet and make friendship, and look forward to meeting each one of you later. Thank you and have a fantastic evening.